To SMSF. In this video, we're going to walk you through the temporary LRBA loan relief that we have built out as documents now available within Simple Fund 360. So you can see here from the document screen, this will generate documents to provide temporary relief due to SMSFs that have been directly impacted by COVID and are unable to make repayments currently with their limited recourse borrowing arrangement. We do have previous guidance, practical compliance guidance, PCG 2016-5, that talks to the very issues around ensuring that a fund sticks within the safe harbour provisions. And the ATO has provided us with some important guidance that would ensure that any such adjustment would not ultimately fall foul of the non-arm's length income arrangements. So the documents here have been generated not only following the ATO guidance, but also following what the Australian Banking Association's website has provided as a reference point. And as part of the generated documents, we'll be providing an information memorandum, trustee minute relating to the request for that temporary relief, and then, of course, an exchange of letters between the SMSF as the borrower and then the lender coming back and confirming that level of loan repayment relief. So let's now move over to the form. As is the case with all of our documents, you can simply go through and click the particular fund, and then it will populate the information that you can see down here in respect of the name of the fund, the address, the trustee information, etc., etc. What we're now then doing is we're moving in to the details around the particulars of the lender. So is it an individual or is it an entity? So in this case, we'll just say that it's an individual here, being John Jones, who provided it to his own fund. And we have obviously our address information that we can fill out in here. So Hawthorne, and then we're looking at the specifics of the loan repayment deferral. So what length of time? It is common on the ABA site that it's a 6-month deferral. Is the lender looking to provide an extension or no extension to the loan term? And again, that's just starting to play out in the exchange of information. We have our lender letter date, and then we have the particular property that may be in question here. So Lock Road here, what type of relief is being applied in respect to the rent that is therefore impacting the type of relief that related to the LRBA. So many instances we'll see SMSF looking to some sort of rental adjustment following the mandatory code of conduct, and you can refer to our rent relief video and documentation around that specific measure. We have our trustee meeting date, and then of course we have the ability to review the information before we submit that order. As a member, so a subscriber, you would simply have to click Order Now here to enable that document to generate. If you are buying this on a pay-as-you-go basis, you would see here the credit card information which you'll need to incorporate into this prior to hitting Order Now. So what I'll do is I'll just hit that. It will take a minute or so just for the order to confirm and then ultimately generate. And at that point in time, I'll come back and show you what those completed documents actually look like. Okay, so our document has now generated. Again, you'll receive this as an email confirmation, or you can go into your completed orders area and then simply download from here. So you'll see, once again, as we stated at the front of this video, we provide an information memorandum not only to the concession, but also how the ATO has come about demonstrating that an arm's length arrangement is in play. And again, using the Australian Banking Association website as a guide here to what commercial lenders are naturally providing. We then have our trustee minute, so the extent to seek relief because there is a rental relief being provided, the seeking of the loan repayment relief, how it translates back to the ATO concession, and then a series of resolutions. We then have our request from the SMSF over to the lender, and then the lender's request or lender's confirmation back to the fund, confirming the details of that loan repayment acknowledgement. And we're starting to include just the information from the FAQ into this document as well. So As time goes on, you've just got this record if it ever came into question in the future as to why this relief was put in place. Because, of course, this is not something that is being done on a statutory basis by the ATO. It's simply a reference point that they've put on their site. So, of course, just having this available as a future reference point is something that we are looking to include in all of the documentation where we are relying upon an FAQ that has been provided at this point in time. So again, if you do have any information or any other questions that you do require in respect to this rent relief document, please feel free to get in contact with the BGL support team or our team at Smarter SMSF. Thank you. Bye for now.